He found his first piece of gold in the wild.
Now where did I do with that snuffer bottle? Oh, hey, I didn't know anybody was watching. Huh, you don't want to do a pay dirt today. You want to go to the creek? Huh, well, let's see if we can make that happen. What the heck? It usually works. I don't know what's going on. I know, I'm right-handed. Looks pretty good.
Bro, this looks better and better.
Yeah.
Better and better.
Yeah, oh man. Get that gravel and clay layer right there.
Oh yes, that's perfect right there.
I'm gonna hit that.
I wonder if that runs all the way
I
up.
call dibs on that.
Wow.
Oh man. Oh hey, look who decided to show up today. How you doing? I'm Tom.
And I'm Chris from Midwest Gold Fever.
If you're new to our channel, we're two goofballs that have just learned how to do prospecting this year, and we're out in Indiana, and we're trying to find the gold. If that appeals to you, then hit like and subscribe.
Come on, man. Stop flapping your jaws, bro. Let's get this gold.
All right, time to get to work.
So we got this clay layer with the gravel on top. It ends all the way over here to this tree and these roots. And I'm gonna get a pan or two out of this area in here. And hopefully some gold in it. All right, let's try this. Unnamed creek. But much gravel in that. All right, let's go clean this out. All right, let's get this cleaned out. See what we've got. Oh, it's gonna take a lot. So sometimes, periodically, you'll hear people call me Chris or Winston. And it's because my name is actually Winston Christopher. And for most of my life, I was known by Chris. And then as I became an adult and had some things happen, like nothing bad or anything, but I chose to go by Winston. So there's people that know me by Winston or Chris. 100% could make pottery out of this. There's a chance we could find artifacts in this creek as well, which would be cool. I'd like to find some more artifacts. Big artifact hunter. Well, you know, of course, I didn't bring my glasses again. Well, my water's super dirty. Why'd you have to dirty all the water up, Tom?
How you doing, folks? Tom here. We're down in Brown County, Indiana today. We're on an unnamed creek. We'll probably just call this creek Lindsay and Mike's Creek. We're gonna go Salt Creek here in a little while once we do some prospecting down this creek, see if there's any gold in it. First area I'm gonna check is I saw it right when I come into the creek. There's a gray clay layer right here. And this is all just crumbly clay. I mean, literally, you could make pottery out of this stuff. It just crumbles. And right above it is a gravel layer right here. And there is actually all this clay layer right here on this creek. This is one of the reasons we wanted to prospect it. It runs all the way around. And it's even thicker on the other side of this embankment right here where it drops off. It's about 2 foot thick of this clay, and then above it is a gravel layer. So that's where I'm gonna take my first pan from. We don't have a lot of water today. Got a water hole down there that I can pan into, but I'm gonna take the test pan right there and into that hill just a little bit and see if there's anything there. And then the second thing I'm gonna do is, Mike told me that the creek, try to get an overview here. The creek that's over here used to run over here until about 10, 15 years ago. And then it got manipulated and changed. So I'm actually gonna dig right here. I'm probably gonna dig down a good foot or two and see what's down in there and see if I can hit any gravels. And we'll take a sample pan out of that. So I didn't have anything out of the first few pans. And so I decided to go down into this hole that I'm actually panning in, which is just a puddle that we've dug out or that was there. I tried over here and I tried up against this gravel layer. I didn't go into that though. I think that's what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go into that clay layer just above it where that gravel line is, but go into it a little deeper where it's not disturbed, not been exposed. The only thing I took was just a little bit off that a minute ago. And then I took this hole right here where it had sloughed down. I got down to the clay layer in that, and there wasn't anything else, and I didn't find any specks in that either. So we're here, where I'm actually panning at, I've dug this down quite a bit, and I've hit some really flat, hard rock in there, and I'm hoping that some of this maybe has some in it. So, but we'll find out. This is the first time on this creek. We don't know if there's anything here, but we're hoping there's some stuff here. So, and if we don't find anything here, then we're gonna go over to the other creek and test it out here in a little bit. A lot of this kind of clay right here though. And I don't know if this is, I mean, it's soft, man. So I don't know if this is clay that is gonna be forming into slate, or if this is old slate clay that is degraded and has, you know, come apart, because you could literally make pottery out of that. If you mixed it with a little water and worked it just a little bit, you could totally make pottery out of that. So if you know the answer to that, then please leave me a comment. I mean, somebody that's a better geologist than me, because I'm not at all. But you can see it just breaks. It's just really soft clay. This is the stuff people use to bathe in too and smear on their bodies, and they pay good money for that shit. So it's kind of funny to me, but all right, back to panning. I like this pan because it's got the big riffles when you want to do the big side, big stuff, and then it's got the little riffles when you get it knocked down. Little riffles, big riffles. It just kind of helps a little bit, I think. But panning in some chocolate milk. Chocolate milk. Who doesn't like chocolate milk? Well, honestly, I don't like chocolate milk, but that's a whole other story. Sure is a beautiful day out here today. Started out chilly, and it's supposed to be 80 degrees today with storms coming in tonight, and then we got the big cool down. So we wanted to take advantage of that weather and get out here and try to get some gold. See if we can find some gold. Brown County, Indiana is known for having some gold, old placer gold, and that kind of stuff. It's the southern part of Brown County doesn't have from the last glacier, but the glacier before last, which was, I believe, 100,000 to 300,000 years ago. So the stuff we're looking for is actually not from the Michigan Glacier in this area. The Salt Creek over there, where we're gonna go check next, which is right across the road from us. And this little tributary actually feeds into that, is known for having more gold. But we'll find out together. Panning this back extremely slow. Very, very end of it, I thought I saw a couple specks of flour gold. Tiny little stuff. And I'm just trying to make sure I verify that before I don't think it is. It could be mica. All right, I don't think there was gold in that pan. If there was, it was very tiny and was not something that I could see. We'll keep trying. We ain't quitters. So Chris brought me a pan to check. He forgot his glasses again.
It's just not right. It's really eerie here.
And look at there.
Thought I saw something.
Right there is a nice flake of gold. And it ain't even a little piece of gold like flour. It's a nice little chunk. Don't know if there's any more in that or not, but we're gonna go where he's at though. He just took that. Gonna
My
first pan out of the new area around the corner here. He's around on a bend, and he's behind some big boulders.
Oh yeah.
So cool. So there is gold here. I'm just not finding any myself. I guess I'm just gonna have to try damn harder. Like Chris was giving us some comedian snuffer action over here. You need more water. There we go. Did you get it?
I did get it.
I would.
I'm gonna check it again.
Well, yeah, I'd throw that in the concentrates because I didn't pan all this back all the way, and that flake stood out right away. So cool. So you did find some gold. Whoop whoop. Let's see if there's any more. You were right behind that boulder drop.
So you remember the big flat piece?
Yep, big. Yep. Yeah, that looked good. Make sure you catch that on video.
I did.
All right, cool. Yep, we got Chris videoed up, mic'd up again. Chris, Winston, Christopher, Winston Fonny. He answers to all that shit. Hey, you. So it's a beautiful day. We're in Brown County, Indiana on No Name Creek. We'll call it Lindsay and Mike's Creek, just for all practical purposes, but there's some gold. It was right over on that other side there where Chris was at. So I think I'm gonna dig this hole here that I showed y'all earlier, and I am gonna go into that clay gravel. Oh, you dog. Chris on the board with another piece. Chris is liking that black pan. I bought this black pan just a few days ago because I have crappy eyesight too, especially when it comes to the small shit, or small stuff. Sorry, PG. But the black pan seemed like to me it would show the gold considerably better. And I get that it'll hide black sand a little bit, but the gold just pops. But Chris just found another piece in there. He likes the black pan, says it helps him make it pop out a little better. And I just watched a video from Glacial Gold Hunter about green, blue, and all that. I actually just watched it this morning before we left. Great video, by the way. And hopefully I get a blue pan in and we could do some testing of our own. I'm curious about it all. So we're being new to this. It's got my attention. So, all right, back to work. So Chris found some gold. Now I want to find some gold. I'm gonna dig this hole here. Hey, how you doing, Charlie? Pretty good. I got the camera running right here, just to let you know. So, do you have any, did you see the panning stuff I got you? Yeah, do you want me to shut the camera off? Okay, all right, cool. Let's see if I can see where we're at here. There we go. Here you go, that's a good one, right there. We're tired, we found gold. Chris just found 2 flecks where he's at up there. You see where he's at over that hill there? There's a big boulder, and right behind it, it kind of washed out. I have not found any gold. I have been working where this clay layer right here.
Watch out for bees nest too. I remember there used to be one in like above.
Bees nest, yeah. We got our bug spray, thankfully.
Yeah.
But their clay layer right there,
Yeah.
right above that's a little gravel layer. And that's where gold likes to settle on top of that clay. It can't get through the clay, just like it can't get through hard bedrock.
So is that the reason why it's gonna like pile up there? Right?
Yeah, it'll pile up there. It'll pile up wherever there's a spot where it can't get through. I've dug this down too to bedrock, and I dug a little hole there to try to see if it sloughed off any right there, but I didn't find any in these two holes. So I was gonna dig down to here and see if there's anything in that. But if you want a pan, this is where I would probably dig into a little bit. Now Chris did find a couple of pieces of gold.
Yeah, I did.
And they were real nice pieces actually, so.
I'm gonna use your clean out spot because it's the best water.
I'd use that one. I mean, it's up to you.
Either way.
There's no more water over that side? Okay.
I walked on up too.
Well, yeah, further up it gets steeper up there, right. So, but yeah, you go for it. Charlie, I would watch him. What he's gonna do is he's gonna classify this down. And what do you got, the 1/8 inch?
Yeah, this is the small one.
Yep, and so what that does is it keeps all of the bigger stuff that's bigger than an 1/8 inch above it, and then lets all the spine stuff that goes down to the bottom. The gold will fall, gold's heavy, so it's gonna fall to the bottom no matter what, wherever it's at. So, yeah. Yep, he'll classify that down. I'd just give him a watch right there, and I'm gonna dig my hole, but if you wanted to pan some, we have a little scoop right here. You could scoop out like up in this gravelly stuff here. It's tough to get into it. Or you can get down into here and get the gravelly type stuff. And then you just want to wash it out. I'm sure you've watched panning videos. So yeah, I appreciate you watching too, man, a lot. So that pay dirt that I brought over, that's got a 1/4 gram of gold in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so and it should be.
Was like a bag this big.
Yeah, a little bag. Yeah, that little bag of dirt. Yeah, it's got a 1/4 gram of gold in it, and
There are a lot of rocks in it.
Oh yeah. No, you can pan it out at home. Just pan it out in a bucket or something, and yeah. And then there's a little vial to put the gold in, but there's gold here. So if you like doing this, yeah, there's gold in here. We're gonna go to Salt Creek too here in a little bit, when that's a little bit more known for it. But yeah, right across the road over there. It's supposed to have a lot more gold, but yeah. But if you want to mess around, if you want to watch, if you want to take some pans, then you can pan in that hole over there a little bit if you want to, or you can. Yep, he's going to do a clean out a video of that, and I'm just going to keep digging a hole over here. So this is what we like to do. It's fun for us. It's not easy work, but there's nothing easy about it. They even make T-shirts that say I do hard work for fun. I don't know, man. I think this might go down deeper than I think. Let's see. A little bit of gravel in that. Let's see if there's anything there. No, I don't know that I can get down in there. I'm seeing that gray clay, but not a lot of gravel or rocks. Yeah, I don't know if there'd be anything in this. You see, like this, Charlie, this clay stuff might hold some. You just never know. But you gotta really work it in there. Break up that clay and get that. Yep, you want to swirl it around. That's called stratifying. And what that does is it causes the heavy materials to fall into the bottom. So when I'm busting this up and this clay up real quick and getting it off these rocks, because that'll hold gold. Not necessarily in that hole, but we'll see. But then you get the dirt off, and you kind of, when you stratify like this, it causes all that stuff to
heavy stuff to fall down, gold and all the stuff. And then you can kind of clean it off after that and wash out all the dirty stuff, and then you get down to where you just get the cleaner rocks.
So do you want to go for the like gravel area?
Yep, gravelly.
Gravels usually, because the gravels weren't here originally. This is all new stuff here, but if you look harder, you'll find little round. Well, that's clay. But when you find the round rocks, those were brought here by the glaciers or left here by the glaciers. But once you get down to like kind of where it's just rocks like that, little gravels, pick out some bigger, and kind of, when you tap like this, it causes that gold to move up. So you kind of tilt it back a little bit and give it a little tap. See how all the black sands is all collected up there now? Well, gold acts just like the black sand. And then you just want to pan it real slow until you get that black sand off there.
How often do you find it?
Gold? Well, there's a speck right there. Tiny little microscopic piece, man, right at the end of my finger.
I can barely see it.
Yeah, I can barely see it too. But it's there. It's just hard to
see,
hard to do anything with it. That's the problem, is you got to do a bunch of it. But you know, like today, we're just out here prospecting, so we don't know if there's gold here. That's why we just came out to prospect. And then we'll take this, since I suspect there's gold in it, I'll put this in a bucket, and then when we take it back to the house, we'll clean it up better.
Oh.
So
I got most of just big rocks for mine, but like,
yeah,
you just like put some water in it.
Put some water, swirl it around a little bit, and yeah, work the dirt out of there. And then below that, where I dug right there, you might try some more of that. It's a little easier to pan, and it's a little more little gravelier.
I got it from area over there.
Yeah, I saw where you're scraping over there, and that's a good spot. In fact, I'm thinking about digging into that, because I don't know about this spot here, but it did have a speck of gold in it, so we'll see. Is this your cons?
Yep.
Gone! Yeah. Well, last time I did it, I did Ricardo Montalblanc as from Fantasy Island to see if people caught it, because he also played con, and nobody said anything about it.
Nobody.
So nobody caught that. Wah, wah, wah. It's like dead air jokes, man, dead air jokes.
All right. So my first pan out of here had a decent little chunk of, well, a small flake of placer gold. But it was, there's gold in here. So we found some. Actually, I found 2 pieces. I got them in the snuffer. So I'm really digging this black pan. It helped a lot, tremendously. So I'm going to stick with this one. But we're going to get down in here and see what we got in here. We'll get another pan of this. And we're going to clean her up and see what we got. I think there's some bedrock, either that or just some more rocks under here. We may have to get the pry bar. But yeah, this is looking good right here, guys. Got the turkey baster, so if this is bedrock, I can get everything off the top of it. But we're gonna get another pan here and clean this out. All right. Alrighty, let's get this cleaned out. Alright, you guys know the spiel. If I fall off the stool while I'm videoing, it stays in the edit, just so you guys can laugh at my silly ass. Alright. Alright, this is pan number 3. Ooh, yeah, that's a little shaky. Alright. Pan number 3 from off of that ledge, big slab of rock there. I found gold in the first 2 pans. Let's see what we got here. Kind of pick through this. I see a little bit of lots of garnets. Let's pan this down and see what we've got. What have we got? Sir, what have we got here? Pan number 3. Surely there's gold in it. Let's see. Let's see. Shall we have a look? We have a whole other creek to go check. Been down, I think, south of our position. The Salt Creek. So if you know anything, it's been known to have gold in it. We shall see. We shall see. This water is just filthy. Filthy. Filthy, I tell you. Lots of black sands in there, guys. I told Tom and Charlie they should come up here. There's plenty of spots up here. I think this is a good spot. This hole that I'm actually panning in would be a good spot to check, to be honest. I like to come back when the water's running as well. We've got a creek sluice. So that would be perfect. We also have a water box. Pump fed, so I think that's what it's called. Get out of there, Mr. Leaf. Leaf. You out of the pool. You out of the pool. Out of the pool. Alright, we'll pull this back and see. Alright, we're gonna go down where there's some clean water. I think there's some gold. Yeah. Alright, folks. Well, I got 3 pans from right over on that big rock, and I found gold in every one of them. So we know this area is holding gold. So we have another spot south of where we're at, and we're gonna go check there now. So we're gonna wrap it up here and move all our stuff over to Salt Creek.
So we're packing up from area 1 on the small creek here. I did not find any gold. I got skunked on this creek. It happens. That's why it's called prospecting. Mr. Chris here, he found a good spot, and we were finding some pretty chunky gold back there, not just flour gold like tiny poop specks. This was a couple of nice chunks.
Yeah.
But we're time limited today on these 2 spots, and we really want to hit that Salt Creek over there across the road. So we're gonna pack up here. We know where the gold is now up here, at least some of it. Sure, it's everywhere back here, and I just didn't find any. But we're gonna pack up, we're gonna head over there, and we'll pick it up over there and on a different creek.
See you later.
All right, trying this right now with just at my arm's reach here. We're over here at Sand Creek in Brown County, Indiana. This has got tons of water in it still. It's not really running though, just kind of hanging out. But we looked at the LiDAR, and I'll put that right here where I'm actually standing right now, and on the LiDAR map. And this bend right here, it gets gravel, it's kind of a semi-gravel bar right here, all this. And then it gets into deep water right there, and then this is all deep still water where we're at right here. And there's a gravel bar way over there, but I can't get to it without a dang boat because it's deeper than I want to just swim. I don't want to swim. This is deeper than it looks. It's probably better than chest deep right here in the middle. So, but I really thought about trying to get over there, and I may walk up here and go across over there. We'll see. We'll see if we can. But before I do that, because gold is where you find it, I always loved that phrase, man. I'm gonna check right here because this is a straight shot down this creek right here, and then it hits this and it curves back around that way. And just on the other side of that, the truck is a gravel bar, and that's where Chris is gonna set up. And Charlie's over there too, helping us today. So Charlie, glad to have you help. And he's wanting to learn, so we're showing him the ropes. He lives here. He has access to this all the time. That's so cool. I'd be on a creek all the time if I had this, so, or if I lived near a creek. So anyway, we're gonna test those areas. I'm gonna test this area. We got plenty of clean water, so gonna make our own little trail here. This is my wife's truck. Thanks for letting me borrow it today. Luckily, we were able to drive right here. This is all sand. So once it floods out, this whole thing floods out. And I know right off the bat, I should be digging right here. Because this is but it's gonna you're gonna have to dig down so far. So anyway, we're gonna give it a whirl.
All right. Let's pan this down and see what we'll go. First pan from Salt Creek. Oh, I'm gonna fall in. I got dry clothes though. We're actually here this evening for a chili cook-off that my friends have every year. So after we're done panning gold, we're gonna go hang out with some really cool people and eat some really good chili. I know Tom's probably not mentioned it, but his wife Carrie has won it like the last, I can't remember, 3, 4, 5 times, maybe more.
Why you bringing up old shit?
With her white chicken chili, which I actually got for my birthday dinner the other night, so it was delicious. So we'll see. Tom did a thing, and I tried his chili last night before it even got a chance to sit overnight, and it was phenomenal. Really good chili. We'll see if me having chicken chili a week before the chili cook-off hurt Carrie's chances or not. Because Tom's chili was really good. We shall see. We shall see. Eastbound down, load up and we gonna do what they say can be done. I got a long way to go. Short time to get there. Finish that in the comments if you know what I'm even talking about. Hopefully, through the magic of editing, you don't have to watch all of this. Do you believe magic? Dang, I'm gonna have to have Tom proofread this for me. I don't know. Oh, I keep forgetting my glasses. So I'm having trouble seeing. Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah. I think, man. Come here and look at this. Tom, come here and look at this.
All right. Look at that smile. He's shaking. He done hit a lick over here. I'm gonna flip it around and we'll get these 2 pieces of these gold that he found.
Piece.
Yep.
That's the biggest piece I found.
Let's see if we can get them there.
You see him up there? Yeah.
Yeah, right. All right.
Yeah.
Right where my finger is at, right there.
Right above that.
Right there's a piece, and right there's a piece. And I guarantee you, I think that over there is a piece in the camera. I can see it now.
And there's more in here, so we're gonna throw this in the cons. Actually, I'm gonna stuff enough for them up.
Yeah, I'd just throw them in the cons. The flower gold wizard's loose, not gonna lose them.
All right.
But that's nice. I'd keep digging that hole, dude.
I am. I'm right there.
So, well, and I'm over here where I was at a minute ago, and I dug down. I got past this top layer here. It's all gravel down in there, and there was 2 or 3 little specks, not big ones like he had. That's decent gold for where we at. So, but I got some specks down at this hole here, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dig a couple more pans out of this. It's super easy panning it. I got the classifier down here, and you can just stand right here knee deep in the water. So it makes panning a lot easier. You don't have to bend so far over. So, and we're gonna try to get some gold for Charlie here, teaching him how to pan gold. enjoying this weather outside. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Oh man, we just got, I just put the camera down and Charlie was panning back and he said, man, there's a lot of black sands in here. And I said, yeah, let me take him how to do it. And look at there. There it is, piece of gold, folks. He found his first piece of gold in the wild. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
That's cool. We're finding gold. Love it. Love it. We didn't have that much on the other creek, but this creek here is gonna be a good clean out, I think. So I'm gonna get the panning.
All right, guys, I'm gonna try to show you this. But my first pan in that spot where I dug that hole, right there, coming down behind that tree. I dug about, I don't know, a foot down, maybe a foot 6 inches, something down over there. But my first pan got me that. Can you see it? You see them 2 pieces right there? Whoop, whoop. Charlie found his first piece of gold. That's killer, man. Yeah, 2 pieces, my first pan. Let's get more.
Right there.
You're not getting it snuffered? Here. That's all right. Let me see.
This?
Yep. What you want is the water in here.
Okay.
This is irrelevant water-wise. So what I would do, since you know there's gold in that, is you want to push it and squeeze it, and then just. But you got to have water down here.
Okay.
And as you've seen in my videos and my snuffer fails, and then you can squeeze that out, and you can come back in and.
All right.
Yep. But I would. Oh, piece right there, just floating.
Piece of gold or black sand?
Gold. Yeah, the gold will float sometimes if it's real fine. So I would hit that hole again.
All right.
So, and just get your concentrates down to that. And when you find the gold at the top, snuffer it up. And then you clean her up at home. So, but yeah, just grab you a shovel out of that bottom there. We know there's gold in there. He found some there. I had a couple pieces in there. Chris is finding gold at the end of this same sand bank right here. I'm gonna take this pan right here. I got class 5 full, and I'm gonna here pan down and see what's in this one. Now I'm getting excited, folks. What do we do, folks, before we dump? We always look for artifacts. Always. You never know when you're gonna find an arrowhead. There's a piece of chert flint right there. You just never know what you're gonna find in there. Big piece of rusty quartz right there. Pretty cool. And there's some kind of rock. I don't even know what that is. But once we go through it, then we can dump it. You can use this if you want. Yep. In fact, I would put your, you could put your pan underneath it and then shovel you a little of that gravel, just the gravel on top. So, and I got a nice big pan here, 1/4 inch down. It's nice being on a creek. It's got a lot of water in it. We've had the last few creeks haven't had a lot of water, and it's been kind of a pain in the butt to try to pan out stuff. But this is really nice, having nice deep water here. Well, lots of black sands in this where we're digging. Lots. That's a good thing. That's a good sign. Good sign we're digging in the right spots anyway. I need to find Charlie's gold buddy's friend in my pan. Chris said they all came down there. Well, you pull another pan like that first one, as chunky as that is, and I'm coming down there too. Oh, maybe not. Well, we found gold down here. That piece Charlie had wasn't no small piece. Oh yeah, I got gold. I got gold that's tied up in the thick black sands, but I can see it floating around on top. And oh yeah, I'm going to go with this in the concentrate bucket, and then I'm going to go get some more. I'm just going to keep panning this out because there's gold in this. The speck I had in there wasn't as big as Charlie's was though, but it's still gold and still a nice speck. Chris invited me down. He's finding some nice gold down in this hole right here. And so he told me to come over and help dig out of it. I'm pretty happy to oblige him. All right, we'll get one more pan down. I'm getting hungry. We're here for a chili cook-off actually, so we found gold. I had gold at that other end. Chris was finding better gold here. I came down here, took that shovel and stuff, found some gold in it. And I wanted to test out here in the middle and see what it was like. And found gold in the first pan I did, so I came back and did another pan out of that same hole, but I really crunched it down in there until it sounded like I hit something solid. So we'll see if there's any gold in it, and then we're gonna call it a day. And we've got our concentrates. We'll take them back to the gold lair. We'll get everything cleaned up, see how much gold we found in these two areas. The point wasn't to see how much gold. Is the point to find gold and to confirm that there is gold in these locations that we're going to. We totally understand that we're not out here finding gold nuggets and we're not finding ounces of gold. We get that. But we're proving that there is gold everywhere, and that's the point. I'm getting tired of you finding all the big gold today. Yeah, I had a little bit of gold here, not a lot, but a goldie box, and just run off that. We got water. We can do that. All right, you heard him. We're gonna come back here. We'll try to get back here before winter comes here in Indiana, which is just a few weeks away, really. But we'll try to get back here with the goldie box, because Chris is finding some nice gold right there. And I've been sucking hind tit all day, finding not so good gold.
Well, usually the other way around.
Not necessarily.